This session we're beginning a new book called Four-Way Coordination. This book was written by Elliot Fine and myself, and it's to get you to be able to coordinate all four limbs. Some people refer to it as four-limb coordination. We call it four-way coordination. In the book, it says to practice each measure separately, then to practice in two-measure phrases, and then to play two measures of rhythm between each two-measure phrase. We found out that it's probably more practical to start out by practicing each four-note pattern separately. So I'm going to do that, just take four notes and practice it over and over again until I get the feeling of those four notes. On page 4, I'm going to look at line 2 and just start out by playing the first four notes. Above the line is either right hand or right foot, depending on whether it's the top line or the bottom line. Below the line would be left hand and left foot. Now, it's not necessary to reverse that if you're left-handed, because we go through both a right hand lead or a right foot lead and a left lead. So I'll take just the first four notes, which is a bass drum or a right foot, a right hand, a left hand, and a right hand. Now that's just the first four notes. So I'll practice that over and over again. The second four notes is the opposite. So it's a left foot, now I can put them all together and I get and I just keep practicing that, either just the four notes or put the two together. Until it feels natural. Then I could perhaps put, say, just a measure of rhythm in between. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Eventually, of course, I would have the entire two measures. The second measure has the feet exactly the same, but the hands reversed. So the second measure is a right foot, left hand, left hand. Then a left foot, right hand, right. So again, I practice that separately. And then eventually put the whole thing together and it would be right. Now, what we've done is we've put together practically everything that we could think of in just eighth notes. Some of them, I think, as far as I'm concerned, remind me of rudiments. As an example, in line 5, if I were to play that, it's almost like a long roll between the hands and the feet. Two right and two left, two right feet. Or two left hands. Now, left hand and left foot. Now, if I get up, first note of the double stroke with the left foot, as far as I'm concerned, that's okay, as long as I get the double note. That's what I'm after. Now, if you look at the third measure of line 5, and we'll just take the first measure, the first 8 notes. That to me reminds me of a paradiddle. It's right, left, and then 2 rights, and then left, right, and 2 lefts. So I think of a paradiddle when I play that. Line 6, as an example, the third measure of line 6, reminds me of just a single stroke roll. I'm just playing the first 4 notes, and then the second 4 notes. Now let's go to page 7. On page 7, what we've done is we've taken some of these exercises and put them together to make a little solo. Number 1 is right, left, right, and the left foot. Right, left, right, and the left foot. Right, left, right. You may have noticed that as I said right, left, it followed what I call the single stroke roll concept. In other words, I'm thinking right, left, 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 right, left. While playing some of the notes with the feet instead of the hands. I'm still thinking right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. And again, I could put in 2 measures of rhythm, 2, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. Now notice on the rhythm portion, I just play the cymbal. I don't want to add the hi-hat on number 4 like we do in conventional drumming because we're practicing 4-way coordination. 4-way coordination would mean that if I'm playing rhythm, I would also play patterns with my opposite hand and my feet, rather than playing the hi-hat on 2 and 4. But for practice, I just play the cymbal without anything else and then go back to the exercise. Let's take a look at number 2. Again, this follows the single stroke roll idea. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, as far as spreading them around the drum set is concerned, I follow a very simple formula, at least at first. I start on the snare drum, and if the pattern starts with the right hand, and I'm thinking of the pattern starting with the hand rather than the foot. If the pattern starts with the hand, and it starts with the right hand, I go clockwise. So going back to number 1, I would actually have this pattern, wouldn't I, for the first measure? That would repeat. Then I'd still have the right hand on the snare drum and the hi-hat, but the last portion of the second measure would involve the bass drum, because the bass drum, of course, is on beat 3. And since I'm following the idea of right, left, right, left, right, left, everything on the beat will be right hand. So I would have this pattern. And then 2 measures of rhythm. set is to simply put your right hand on the hi-hat. Now, if we're following the single stroke roll principle, then I will have the right hand on the beat on the hi-hat. And every time I play my left foot, it'll be off the beat. So I'll actually get that sound. I won't get it every time, only when I play the left foot. So here's number one, by putting the right hand on the hi-hat, it would sound. And then 2 measures of rhythm. A little faster. So any of the exercises that follow that idea of just alternating the hands, it's a good idea to practice with the right hand on the hi-hat. Let's go to a 4-measure solo. This would be the first 4-measure solo, number 1. And again, for this one, it follows the single stroke roll principle. Let's see if that all the way through. It's right, left, right, left, right, boom. So this solo also is just single stroke roll, the principle of a single stroke roll. Right hand on the hi-hat would sound. Number 2 is interesting simply because it does not follow the single stroke roll idea. It does on the first couple measures, and then it goes into some double strokes, and then it goes into the 3rd measure, which is sort of like a paradiddle, and then the last measure is. So let's just run through that one. On this one now, I would not actually put the right hand on the hi-hat. I would just simply play around the set or just on the snare drum. Again, I would play it very slow at first. I'd go right, left, right, left, right, left, right, let's follow that through again. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, 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 okay, let's one more time. Right, left, right, right, left, right, 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 right. So you see, if you think of them as combinations of single strokes and paradiddles and long lows, it may help you put these together. Let's take a look at page, or the second section. Now in this section we have some solos that actually have rests in them, so I call them broken eighth note solos. I'm looking at page 8, number 1. And you can play this in a 2-measure phrase, or you can put the two solos together to form a 4-measure solo. The number 1, first 2 measures, actually again is like alternating your hands, right, left, but leaving some of the notes out. So this would be like a right, left, then leave out the right hand, left, right, and leave out the left hand, then right, left, and leave out the right hand, left, right, leave out the left hand, back and forth. But instead of playing it just with the hands, we split it up between the hands and the feet. So the first note is with the hand, and the second note is with the foot. So it's right, left, right, left, right. That's the first 2 measures. Again, right, left, right, left, right, left. So I'll play a little faster. Now 2 measures of rhythm. Because this does follow the single stroke roll principle, even though it's broken eighth notes, I can put my right hand on the hi-hat and then get that sound. So it would sound like this. The second one actually does not follow the, well, it follows kind of the single stroke roll idea, but it's broken up again. Right, left, then the right hand is left out. Left, right, and then we leave out the left hand. Left. So the third and fourth measure of number 1. On the hi-hat, and 2 measures of rhythm. Let's try another one. This is number 2. I'm going to play the first 2 measures of number 2. Right. 10, we get into triplets. If you look at number 3 on page 10, take a look at the second box. And I'm going to play the top 2. It's right, left, and then a right foot, then left, right, and a left foot. So the second measure is like a mirror of the first one, right, right, left. So I practiced that, and again I'd start it slow. Box, and we have this figure, 2 right, and then again I'm doing the top 2, so it'd be right, okay. You can work on each individual triplet, like I could just go. Together, as I did just previous to this, and then get into the triplet solos. We call it triplet solos and melodic coordination. Number 1, again, I'm just following the single stroke roll idea. In other words, right, left, right, left, right, left. Feeling up triplets, of course. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. So a very slow 2-measure phrase. 3, 4, 3, Let's do that one now with the right hand on the hi-hat. I'll do it very slow at first. It'd be try it around the drum set. I'm going to go clockwise if I say counterclockwise if I say. So it would be. 7, I'm going to go back to the blast sticks and play this one. I'm just going to play the 2 measures, the first 2 measures. 2,